have a huge respect for my colleague Piotr from Poland. You know, I grew up being French Canadian in the country and never exposed to great wine, and I had to work a lot there. And you know, I worked in farm market, and I was always looked after as being the French Canadian boy. You know, like, and I had to work really hard to get where I am. And I feel from a Polish point of view, he had to do the same. So I have a lot of respect for that.
Congratulations on your 6th place.
Thank you very much.
How does it feel?
Oh, it's good. You know, I mean, to be among 6 best sommeliers in the world it is a great feeling. Although my goal was top 5, to be honest, and obviously as much as the other candidates, I just wanted to be on the stage and win it. But I definitely, after processing the thoughts, after good night's sleep, I think it is a really good result, and I know how myself and how much work the other candidates needed to put in order to be there, tasting wise, theory wise, as well as practice, because we work a lot of hours on the floor, but also you need to polish that and also train specific scenarios. So I think we've put a lot of hours into our preparations, and I think we should be happy with what we got.
You say we, are you referring to you and the other candidates, or you and your delegation?
No, we as candidates, basically. We got what we deserve, and then yes, we, meaning me and my delegations, we wanted to be in top 10. I was in Mendoza in 2016, for the best sommelier of the world. I was number 10. I wanted obviously to progress and have better results. I was planning to be, kind of where I am now, so 5, 6, whatever. And I got it, so I should be happy, but I still need to process that and think, what could have been done better to get, to the top places, probably, maybe a bit of theory, or maybe a bit, more polished, more organized service, so to speak. Tasting wise, I was feeling pretty decent, this time.
What kind of support do you get from your organization, government, delegation?
No, my association, I think, is one of the most professional organizations when it comes to sommelier organizations, in Europe. I think we have quite a big support from our sponsors, so we are able to get the coach. So this year I had my fellow Master Sommelier coach from Denmark. He has killed it off, so he joined us October, and from October onwards we were meeting in Copenhagen or in London or in Warsaw to do a specific training. And aside from that, my president and vice presidents, so Piotr Pietras and Tomasz Kolecki, they are very much involved in the activities regarding, associations, so training, master classes, helping and mentoring the younger generation. This is super important, and I hope many other organizations in Europe will follow. There's obviously many that are doing that already. Talking about France, Sweden, Denmark, Germany, Austria, they are at the top of their game, but there are still some that could, improve it. And I think we are there, So I got everything I needed in terms of preparation. It was just a matter of kind of polishing the final bits and make it happen.
Are you planning to be back in 3 years?
In 3 years, maybe. In European competition, not, because we are sending another candidate next year to Cyprus. In 3 years' time, it's so much time, so I'll need to kind of process that thing, talk with my wife, with my association, and make a decision. Because as I told you before, this is a huge commitment. We spend so much time outside our work duties that it's a big sacrifice. So we need to make a very conscious decision, and push, because if I come, I obviously want to progress, and next time I want to be in the finals, definitely, rather to be below. But obviously to take into consideration that you may lose it, you may be outside semi-finals still, So yeah, it's also given before.
What did you think of the final?
I think it was a pretty even final. Seeing the final, I saw Mark winning. I didn't need to see the final announcement. The guy was very witty, charming, fast, efficient, complete. He was probably the most complete on every task. No, there were some tasks that, like Raymond's had amazing tasting. It seemed like, I don't remember what the wines were, but the style was great. Nina was great on some parts too as well, but he was like, I think complete here, and it made him a winner, and it was very well deserved. So I think it was good. Apart from the first part with Nina, there was a bit of organizational thing, but I tried to look at the positive side. Really, the space was beautiful. The music from Interstellar to begin with, one of my favorite kind of things from Hans Zimmer. It was amazing start.
What was the easiest and the hardest task that you did in this competition?
I think the hardest definitely was for me the spirit part in quarterfinals. So vermouth with Oloroso, followed by some aquavits, and there was also some mixed thing. It was Mandarin Napoleon. I was very, very sharp, I must say, before competition with my spirits and liqueurs. But on this occasion, I couldn't, get what's in the glasses because I was still processing my wine blind tasting a couple of minutes prior, and I couldn't fully focus on what's in there. So it cost me quite a few points, I think. The easiest part, actually, I was really enjoying the service this time, and I was feeling at ease and really enjoying it. Theory was pretty different formats. It was a bit more maybe challenging, different angle. That was also pretty challenging. I was feeling more comfortable with theory in European competition. The best Sommelier of the World competition in Mendoza. This one was slightly different. Overall, the level was pretty solid, high as it should be, right? It is, to find yourself in a good time, good moment, good place, and just make it happen.
We've seen Mark and Nina in the final being very calm. I've seen your semi-final. You had the same state of mind. You were not so shaky. You seem at ease, just like you said. How did you prepare mentally and psychologically to manage stress?
I just let things be. I let them, really be, and I accept the fact I'm gonna be stressed. Everybody gonna be stressed. If you are stressed, it means you are ready, you are determined. Your body is getting ready to perform on the high level. So it needs to be. I think I was reading like a nice interview with Sting, that after so many years of delivering concerts, he's still feeling the same stress, the same tension, and it just simply means that he's ready. So there's no other explanation. Before other competitions, I was meditating a lot and doing mindfulness and things regarding your focus and concentration. But this time I really let things be, and I just let things just unfold, and I just followed that simply. I didn't really focus on any kind of mental or kind of stress control situations. I work in stressful environments, in stressful restaurants. Stressful in a way that the customers were demanding, that the business owners were demanding, and so on. So you needed to perform on a really high level. So I think I passed this exam already, and here it was more to kind of enjoy this moment and really, bring hospitality and flow and charm and smile and your competences and skills, which is sometimes tricky to do under this chaotic circumstances.
Seeing Mark, Nina, and Raymond perform in the final, and seeing their attention to different details, does it give you ideas, or will it change your own performance or your own service to think, he was thinking about these kinds of detail, maybe I should do the same?
In terms of their performance on the stage, right? Yeah. Each of them had completely different style. I think they were all charming and fast and efficient, sometimes too fast even. I would have done things, in a different way concerning a couple of, different tasks, I'm not sure if it would be better or worse. I would for sure stress as hell, try to smile and be at ease, but I wouldn't be at ease, I'm sure, because there's always stress and expectations, and you wanna win it. Sometimes if you wanna win too much, then you start losing it really. So yesterday, if I was in the final, I would have really hard times because I had some delicate kind of gastric flu related things. So when I was smelling the wine in the morning yesterday, or some spirit, it was disgusting totally, So I wouldn't be able to probably perform on my top level. So I'm sure I wouldn't be there yesterday, So good and bad, two sides.
Last question, 10 best 3 years ago, 6 best now. What awaits you tomorrow?
Difficult to say. I mean, I'm on my way to Poland now. I just moved to Poland, to Warsaw in early February. I'm launching my import business there, bringing court of master sommeliers to Poland as well. Some education for sommeliers. So I want to inspire the others, educate others. Younger generation, people who are eager to learn. Still want to develop myself on the side. I'll get involved in a couple of sake courses. I may possibly still compete. I never say never. I may come back in 3 years' time. But life is so dynamic, ever changing. So in fact, it may be my last competition. So I can't say in 3 years I'll be first one or third one. I wish, but the life showed us already different scenarios really. Pozdrowienia, best regards, thank you very much.